Welcome to part three. We're joined by Andy. Andy, what do you make of all this Nigeria Ghana talk with Anthony Joshua and some other guy? According to Big Malk and other people, they're saying he's going to do like a Rumble in the Jungle type fight and then have the two with Fury. Well, what do you make of this? Do you think that Joshua needs a tune-up fight for Fury, or what do you think?
I don't think either Fury or Joshua should have a tune-up fight because there's a good chance either one of them could get beat. Either two of them could get beat. So they really need just to fight each other. They've both been out of the ring similar lengths of time, haven't they? So shake the rust off in the gym and get to it.
Which do you think? Who do you think's on the slide out of the pair of them the most?
Probably Joshua. If going on their last performances, if to say
Yeah.
you're only as good as your last fight, Fury probably gave a better account of himself than Joshua did, didn't
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever see it? Because I'm starting to wonder now if it's just never ever going to happen.
he? I'm at the point I watch it if it happens, but I don't really care if I see it now. It's just too much pissing about. It's turned everybody off, I think. Really, anybody I know, I think, there's probably no. They're not fussed if it happens now, eh?
Well, I mean, it's dragged on that long now, but I don't believe what I'm told, do you? Fury with these retirement things. People are like, yeah, whatever. A couple of years ago, they'd be like, oh, God, he's retiring. But now it's like, yeah. Do you think he's the boy who cried wolf?
Aye, and nobody's falling for it anymore, are they? And he seems to be busy with Netflix things. There must be money in that for him as well. There's
Oh,
probably money in
God.
that, and he's not getting hit.
Listen, mate. They'll not be doing that for no, and it'll be all edited. It's all edited knackers, all that, you know.
Yeah, I never watch it. I never watch anything like that. It's
It's all edited bullshit. That's what it is to make them look good in front of fucking whatever in front of public. It's knackers for the sake of chatting knackers. And you know what? I've got to a stage now where I'm losing will to live. I want to see some fights or retire. Stop hanging around the sport like bad smells.
Yeah, just that's all it is. We should concentrate on the people who are fighting, I think, and then people are just
Yeah.
talking about it. All they're doing is talking about it.
What do you think
Like,
to Don Charles? He's been doing a bit of squealing lately, still whining about not working with John Coffey. Do you think Don Charles has missed the boat and that it's his own fault? That he's like he turned out to be like a yes man, a nodding dog. Do you think that was his downfall? Whereas when they went to the DeBar's team had a trial at Mark Tibbs' gym. Once the father started getting involved, Jimmy Tibbs and Mark Tibbs went, thank you, but no thank you. I think Don Charles might have been better off doing that.
I would say so, because he's bound to know that was going to happen, And he's bound to, unless I don't think he's that stupid, is he? He wouldn't know that was probably going to happen. He was up against it with the old man having that much influence over Dubois. I mean, all that having a party before that kind of made Don Charles look a bit stupid as well, Because he was making excuses for that. For what? What good did that do him at the end of the day? Try to defend them, Just
Don Charles came out and said, we had that. We had a party before Joshua fight, didn't he? You remember?
yeah, that's right. So
So
he was trying to cover up for them,
he didn't cover him. Look, Don Charles, right? He comes across as a genuine fella, but in my opinion, I think he's a big, soft, cuddly teddy bear. He's been too soft. He was soft with Chisora. Why would you let somebody treat you like that and sack you 6 times and then go back with him when it suits? What?
He's
I think
probably
he's too soft. I think he's just too eager to be there. I think he's put his time in. He just wants to get a few quid out of the job, and he's willing to put up with anything. But them Dubois made him look. I agree with Oscock. Them Dubois made him look stupid, Don Charles.
yeah. He's maybe one of life's people pleasers. He's just doing things to please people, and then at the end of the day, he's probably regretting it now to himself. He's probably thinking, "Why did I bother?"
Well,
Try to defend them.
nice guys finish second, don't they?
Nah, and they don't care about him, do they? So
Listen, it's a dog business. Do you think Sam Jones cares about fighters once they've lost, had a few losses, and he moves them on? Does Sam Jones give a hoot about it? What about that Florian Marco? What happened to him? Is Sam sending in food parcels? No, it's a dog business, right? It's a dog business.
What did happen to him? Never ever heard much about him again. He was.
Well, once he going to beat new Sugar Ray Leonard, according to Super Sam? Hey, I wouldn't employ him to roll my spliffs in. You know, I wouldn't employ him to roll my spliffs, and I only get them rolled when I go to Amsterdam or Portugal. But listen, let me tell you this. I won't let him sell me a car. Some big car dealer. Fucking never had his own pitch though, has a kid like me? Listen, you know him? I've seen people like him all my life. They're just fly-by-nights. All he is a blowjob for Eddie and Frank, reporting back to them and noshing them off via Frank Smith or that Dev Sarni. That's all he is. Matchmakers tell me. Matchmakers tell me daily. All Sam Jones is a little mole. He's the mole in the hole. He's the man in the dam. Fucking Bertie Smalls. He's there, mate, as a mole for them, but top two, and reports back. But he probably don't know he's doing it. He's talking that much waffle on his iPhone at night. Sam, you're talking that much shit on your phone at night that you're sinking half a box in. Frank don't need to leave house, does he? Frank Bricktop and Fast Car Eddie, they don't need to leave house. When they've got Sam Jones reporting in to Dev Sarni and Spotty Frank, that's what's going on, mate.
Field Marshal Jones.
Allegedly. Don't sue me, Sam. I'm scared of you. I fear you.
Field Marshal Jones.
Fucking hell, man.
Was he a car salesman?
Is that where we're at in boxing? Where TalkSport, the establishment's go-to guy for some advice on Monday, is Sam Jones with his fucking Monday Mass.
Was he a car salesman?
With his Monday Mass on TalkSport, giving his opinion what's just gone on the weekend. The guy's never had a fight in his life, never had to overcome adversity in his life. He's a Cub Scout. He's a Cub Scout, technically. A Cub Scout.
Dib.
He's a Cub Scout, man. He should go play tiddlywinks with his friends at school. Stay out of a man's sport.
Was he a car salesman?
Car salesman means shit, does it? I wanna. You know what
I mean?
I was still selling bags of shit, 995, and on your drive, porkies. You know it makes sense.
Would you buy a car from this Sam?
Well, you can do 2 a day, can't you? And make you send 500 a car, pop-up bank. If you're smart and they're clean and they're MOT'd, they've got no registration plates on and they're gleaming, people buy on presentation. Couple of plates, what's that? 15 quid and a good valet. They buy on that. Every day, just give them a sprinkle kit. They will come and buy. It's there. You've just got to learn how to give them it, Andy.
New number plates and clean wheels, eh? That's what you want.
Well, listen, if you're going to look at a car, you look at a front number plate and then you look at back, you think there's different types of lettering, 2 different garages them plates are from, stuff like that. Well, that means that front end or back end's had a bump, doesn't it? It's logic, isn't it? So even if you're selling bags of shit, but they've got no dents in them, they've got an MOT and they're very clean. I mean, gleaming. And a plate to front and back. It just gives it that look that, you know, it's a nice car, man. It might be a run like a bag of shit, but people buy on presentation. That's what I found.
Did I tell you I've got a new channel, Andy's Cavern Autos?
Yeah, have you got your dough license on Andy's Cavern yet? Yes or no?
Have I got my what, sorry? Can't hear you. Are you still there?
Just getting a fucking ashtray. No, what you were saying? You were going on about something.
No, I was just saying I started a new channel, a car channel.
A car channel, yeah. Have you got your monetization license for your boxing channel yet?
No, not yet. No.
Well, how many subs
Sucking
have
them.
you got? How many subs have you got?
720.
Right, what's your channel called? Andy's Cavern YouTube.
Andy's Cavern Boxing now.
Andy's
Like and
Cavern
subscribe.
Boxing YouTube. Right, give him a subscribe. All my lot will come on here. The same old dedicated boxing warrior hardcores. Right, just give Andy a sub because he's been doing it about 10 fucking years and still hasn't got his money license. And they've
It'll be,
changed it. When I did it, it used to be 10,000 subs, I believe, and 100,000 hours. It's now 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs. So you've nearly got your hours, but you've not got your subs, haven't you? So you just
I mean,
need two or 300 subs, and you get a little bit of pocket money. Andy, he's saying asking you all ask for some money to go for a pint. You know what I mean? So let's give Andy a big because we did it for Canada Bob, didn't we? And he got his license. Turned out he was fucking XO Bill. Well, that's his business in it. But let's give Andy a sub and let's get him up there and running and get him out of the house away from their lass because she's a killer.
to be fair, I disappeared for a couple of months, so that didn't help my case. So.
Oh, is she under the patio, Andy?
No, nothing like that. See, I disappeared for a couple of months off of YouTube, but just
What are you?
shit happens in life, So
Is that when
I
you
didn't
lost
do
your
it.
mum? Is that when you
Yeah,
lost your mum? Yeah.
I didn't do anything for a couple of months. So, but I'm back now.
You're back on your perch like Liverpool with Arnie fucking Slot. Arnie fucking Slop. I want him gone. He's fucking useless.
Hopeless, huh?
And
Aye.
Carragher there tonight on Sky Sports trying to slip Steven Gerrard in that quiet foot job, eh? What's all that about, eh?
Yeah.
What's he ever done in British football? Well, we won something with Rangers in a fucking two-horse race. Wow.
Nah. At least I think Hearts are top of the Scottish League now. They beat Celtic today 2-1, I believe. So my
Yeah,
dad
but
was
it'll
telling.
only be 1 year, won't it? Where somebody wins
Aye,
it, like Aberdeen.
aye. And St Johnstone, our local team,
You are.
our local team got relegated, but they're winning all their games. I think they've only lost one game so far, so they're top of the league below Championship League. So hopefully they get back up next year.
Virgin lungs there. Andy, I want to ask you about that David Adelaide. What do you think to him, really? Where's he going here? Because like the kid can like punch like a mule. Do you think he's just got problems pacing himself, and it's inexperience? Because when he lets them go, he can really do damage, can't he?
Yeah, he just wasn't doing enough against Hrgovic for the most of the fight. Like you say, he should be pacing himself better, throwing X amount of punches per round, but he just wasn't doing enough. A bit like Dave Allen, He wasn't doing enough. It's like he's going into some kind of sparring partner mode,
Yeah, but how many times have we heard it though off Dave Allen? Yeah, he's the best camp ever and shaping me life, and I'm going to take it serious. And I found us we really would, and my kids have called it Fast Eddie, and we're doing it for Squirrel. You know, we Operation Rhino 28.42. We've heard it all, haven't we? And do you know what? What I find funny, you've got Rhino there. He didn't win a round in a fight. He got a shallacking in. And Eddie Earls was there telling him on Zoom on IFL, oh, don't worry about it, Rhino. Your stock's gone up. I mean, what? Hang on a minute. It's like getting relegated, isn't it, from fucking Championship into League Two or League One. League One. You're going into League One, and your manager for that next season is going to say, "Don't worry about it, lads. We've had a great season. We're going to give you all a pay rise because you've done great. Your stock's gone up." They'll be like, "Yeah, but we're fucking relegated." You see, I'm going for it, and getting all that microphone and milking it. I did the Eagle job, innit? Oh, well, I did my best and I'm Mr. Humble. And has it wore a bit fucking thin now? Because it has with me and I know him. It's wore thin with me. It's waste of talent, isn't it?
Yeah. Frustrating now.
Frustrating because he has got ability, but it's not happening. Well, where we're going here is his best win here. He's pro 13, 14 years, his best win. Oh,
Johnny Fisher.
Johnny Fisher, a rugby player. That's it. Dave Allen, the end. Well, that's what we're on. I'm not digging him out here. I'm just telling it straight. Hit the hard road and get fit. Get to 17 stone, and the pork will be on board. I can't be dealing with fatties.
They were talking about him going down
I
to...
can't be dealing with fatties who are getting in ring fat with a belly hanging over the shorts.
No.
And they're telling us all they're in shape of their life while laughing the bollocks off behind curtains. When really they're like not in shape of their life. It's a load of shit. Don't wash with me. It makes the trainers look bad. Or we're doing interviews saying he should be in world title fights. He's good enough to win a world title. What planet are these people on, and have they lost their fucking minds?
But they're not even talking about him going to Bridgerweight.
Bridgerweight, he couldn't do that when he turned pro. How's he going to do it now? That'd be unsafe for him, wouldn't it?
Your weight drained.
Hey, he couldn't do Bridgerweight when he turned pro. But where's that 30-odd pound of blubber come from? It's because they don't have to make weight, because they're not putting the runs in. Did Frank Bruno ever put 30 pound on?
Nah, he was a specimen, Frank Bruno, wasn't he? He was ripped.
Well, there you go. Did Johnny Nelson ever blow up in weight, even when he was fighting at heavyweight? No, he always kept it. Johnny always kept his eye on. Or my bread and butters, my WBO cruiser, and he had a good long run, didn't he, Horsecock, at cruiserweight. But every now and then he'd dip in for a WBU at other end at world in an heavyweight fight. You know what I mean? Probably where he didn't have to take that much weight. Sorry, he didn't have to put that much weight on. Do you know what I mean? Because he'd always had his eye on cruiserweight, but you wouldn't see a Horsecock putting 30 pound on, would you? I'm going to fight everyone and put all this weight on it. No. No. Go on,
even fought Corey Sanders, didn't he, Johnny Nelson?
Yeah, listen, he's always there or thereabouts, isn't he?
He was a big puncher, Corey Sanders, wasn't he? Southpaw.
Horsecock is always in the mix. Never write off the cock. Oh,
write him off at your
Horsecock.
Write him off at your
Horsecock with his boxing media interviews with that copper. What's happening there, Andy?
Is that another free electric car?
How has it got to that where these hardcore men are sucking up on a copper's channel just to get a fame, just get a bit of fame, get themselves out there? And they say, well, I'm doing it for my fighter. Right, they're doing that on a copper's channel. Some of them have been in Nick. Can you imagine that? Hey? Imagine that. Imagine the sort of people these would be if they were your co-accused. Imagine going up on a trial and you've got half of these as your co-accused. You wouldn't have a chance, would you? You wouldn't have a chance, would you? Hey? Eubank Ben. Does it happen next month, Andy? Yes or no?
I think it happens, but I hope there's no rehydration clause for Eubank, because I think that's just Eddie Hearn's desire to take Eubank down further in weight was actually disgusting after the last. Remember they had that press conference. Maybe we could take him down in a couple of pounds. I'm like, fucking what? What planet are they on? And it's like, I think Eubank will stop him later on if he's no weight drained, because he shouldn't be fighting at that weight anyway. I think he should be at 168 Eubank, but I think he's killing himself, mate, the weight, isn't he?
Do you know Eddie's best show this year that Matcham put on their own? It was the Boots Ennis show, and he was 33 to 1 on. And Rhino fought on the same night, and he went out there to watch a guy 33 to 1 on. Right, who won very quickly, didn't he?
Yeah.
The point I want to make is that's his solo best show for Matchroom in 2025 without the helping hand of anybody else. So
yeah.
People need to stop saying to me that they're going to be big in boxing. They're bailing out. They're
Eddie the agent.
Out. They want rid of it. They want rid of it. They want rid of it. There's something spooked them, whether it's snooker, TV companies, recession, whatever. They're hawking that about to get out. So there's something brewing, isn't there? Maybe
Turkey Al Sheikh spooked them.
Well, he might be stupid enough to buy him. He's bought everything else. Obviously, the guy's a plant pot, isn't he?
He's a rich plant pop.
He's reined it in though, and now with purses.
Mm.
They're all
Yeah.
talking Callum Smith, talking stupid money for Benavides. Callum Smith, yeah, Callum Smith don't want this out there, does he? Callum Smith priced himself out the Benavides fight. He's in limbo again. Not that he fights regular anyway. He's a once a year man, isn't he?
What about Buatsi? Is he fighting again anytime soon? Joshua Buatsi?
Yeah, I think he is actually. 2 seconds. Just have a quick nosy. Joshua Buatsi. I like him actually, Buatsi. I don't mind. I'd like to see him and Willie Hutchinson again, me.
Yeah.
Well, we have enough rematches, Andy, don't we? So why not him and Willie Hutchinson again?
He had a good win, Willie Hutchinson, just recently in Glasgow. I was hoping to go to that actually in the Braehead Arena, but I couldn't go. There was a big storm, and then my wee lass wasn't well, so I couldn't make it. So
yeah, he's got Zach Parker. He's got Zach Parker next weekend.
Next weekend, right?
Yeah, next Saturday at Manchester. Zach Parker and other fights on show. Liam Cameron against Troy Jones. That's a good fight for Liam to come back in. I hope Liam wins that. Other than that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 fights on. Some low rank guys on it. That's a Bricktop show, but it looks like it's a bit better than what he's just put on. I mean, take the Wardley and Parker off that show. That were pony, wasn't it? The rest of it were pony, wasn't it? Really. That IBO cruiserweight title. Did you see that?
I seen bits of it, but I never had a chance to actually watch it. I was too busy doing stuff.
The trinket belt night, wasn't it? Apart from IBO, and you could make a case for that not being a proper belt. Some people do, I don't. But
the show in Glasgow he had on, there was some decent fights on that. They weren't very well known names, but the fights were decent enough, from what I remember. Nathaniel Collins I think he drew, didn't he? I thought he'd won the fight, but he got scored a draw against the Spanish guy. Cristobal Lorente, was it? I think it was. The European super featherweight fight, I think it was. Or featherweight.
Yeah.
I quite like Nathaniel Collins, but I think he was trying too hard to please the crowd. I like Aston Brown. Have you seen him? He's a Scottish middleweight champion.
No, I've not seen him.
I think he had a second round knockout against, it was another Scottish guy, but it was quite a good fight. The last time when I went to Glasgow to see the Josh Taylor his last fight. Aston Brown had a first round knockout on that fight. He's a guy that had a big spell out of the game. I think he was he on the Olympic team or something at one time? And then he had a big spell away for the game. He's come back into it now. I think he's early 30s or something like that. But I'm hoping he gets a British title shot because I think he could make some waves. He's a good fighter.
Yeah, well, we're going to see, aren't we? We're going to see. Do you think it's going to happen, Ben Eubank? I'm going to say no. Not next month. That's what I'm going to say.
I'll say yes, and
just to be controversial. Yes. I would be controversial. I'm just saying it for the sake of it.
But I hope it's like I said. I hope there's no rehydration clause because I think it'll be the same result anyway. But I think if there's no rehydration clause, I think Eubank stops him. But we'll wait and see. Yeah, we'll wait and see.
Spencer Brown's not happy that Chisora and Jarrell Miller's not going on because he's got Jarrell Miller. What do you make of that? A bit of beef there, Spencer Brown and Chisora.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of that. It was Jarrell Miller at the Tino. It's probably all set up. Crashed the interview. I like to see Jarrell Miller stick him in with Tuma.
Yeah, Rhino says he don't want big freeze. He's not a big enough name. That's boxingscene.com. What do you think to
that? Why not? Is that not a decent rematch?
I thought Rhino got filled in that one.
Kept complaining about low blows, didn't he?
Well, he's lost every round against a Russian and his stock's risen. So that's boxing 2025. Pop, pop, bang. Next stop, Misfits, age 50. Do you think that'll be Derek's last hurrah? White? I don't.
You would hope so, but I don't think so. He'll turn up again. He'll. He can't keep out the limelight, can he? He's kind of hungry for attention, maybe.
You think?
Yeah, he likes being relevant, I think, doesn't he? He
A
goes
little
to
Dicky
the
Bird, a little Dicky Bird told me that It's Big Freeze went down to a certain gym and Dylan White was sparring and Dylan White got filled in from It's Big Freeze. That was a few years ago when
all
Dylan
right.
White was riding ice. So I think Big Freeze is a bit better than what people make out.
He could be a late bloomer, eh?
Well, don't forget, he held his own in that first Wardley fight and the case could be
Ah,
made for him winning it. And did he just get caught cold in that one? And maybe jury shouldn't be out on Big Freeze. Maybe it's just a little blip and it happens. And who knows?
I'll be
He
honest.
could be the surprise package. Big Freeze. He put Tete away quick, didn't he?
I thought he was. I kind of picked him to beat Wardley in the rematch due to the first fight because I kind of thought he'd edged it in the first fight. Um, but then that could be. He could be Wardley's toughest opponent so far when you look at that.
Yeah. Simon's text me. Can you ask the lads on the commission? Is Fury a defensive genius, Tyson Fury? Yes or no?
No,
Could that be because Pychek gave him a count, Cunningham, Wilder 4 times, and Garno and Usyk? That's 8 counts. Could it be because of that?
there's only somebody else dropped him as well.
No, I think that's it. That's 8.
No, is that it?
That's 8. Yeah.
Defensive geniuses don't get dropped 8 times, do they?
No. And Anthony Joshua, well, he's been dropped 9 times, but technically it should be 10. One of them they didn't give us a drop on the Dubois one, but officially he's had 9 counts.
Fury had a count against Usyk as well, didn't he? Did you count that?
Joshua, no, they didn't give him it, did they? They didn't do a count, did they? They should have had
No,
more. Yeah, so that would be like 10
Fury.
then, wouldn't it? Fury. Yeah, that counted that one, yeah.
Did you count that? Ah, yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. Pychek, Cunningham, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and Usyk. Yeah, 8 counts. Yeah, Pychek, Cunningham, Wilder 4 times, and Garner and Usyk. So Fury's had 8 counts officially. Joshua's had 9 officially. So I don't think he is. He's not asking about Joshua, but if you want to talk defensive, our coaching system, well, Joshua's had 9 counts and he's had 8. So they're old men now, aren't they? Wanting to charge £40 pay-per-view and take piss out fans, aren't they, for no belt? That's how they sell it, I don't know, but that's the CVs now. They've both been knocked about, haven't they?
You'd have to say Fury's chin's better though, because he got up and continued after all these counts. Where Joshua,
but he can't keep going to well, can he? And he can't keep having a year, 18-month out, blowing up in weight and doing bits, as they say, and come back and fight at elite level. And I think that something like a Tomei or Usyk could just bladder him. I think Usyk bladders him again. Usyk could beat Joshua and Fury again even easier. He'd probably knock him out, I think. I think they're that far gone now. I think he'd probably knock him out.
Yeah. Their time's up there.
Well, yeah. I mean, Joshua, Vlad had him down. Ruiz had him down several times. So did Dubois. You know, he's scared of his own shadow. They don't put Joshua near anybody, do they? Have you noticed? Have you ever seen this? A big earner like him, all this time inactive, but he's not injured. Well, he must be fragile. They must be so scared. And they must be so desperate. Eddie must be so desperate for that Fury fight. You think Tyson Fury doesn't know that? He'll have smelt that ages ago. He'll have been like, oh, they can sweat this one out. Let's see who you fight. They can't put him near anybody, Joshua. Fury could probably get 70% at Reddy's. He could say, I want 70%. And if he beats me, we'll do a 60-40 or something in rematch, something like that. Fury holds all the cards here.
Yeah.
He honestly, mate, he'll won out of 2 fights, whether he wins or loses, probably 130% at Reddy's. Oh, he's got them over a barrel, Fury, hasn't he? Because everybody knows it. Everybody knows his crackers. He can just walk away. They're parked up. They're parked up now, though, aren't they? What are they going to do now? They must be shit in the pants. Fury will be bargaining, won't he, for a bigger slice of cake? You say, "Oh, I'll fight you twice, but this is what I want." That's what's going on. That's what, because this is the end game for them all. They all know this is the they all could come out this with like 200 or 300 million a piece. You know, him and Joshua easily. Oh, easily 300 million, maybe a piece. So this is the end game for them all. It's all chess, isn't it? Oh, I'm retiring. Oh, I'm going to live in Dubai. I'm not fighting. No, they all want it. It's just that they're that greedy, that fucking greedy. They can't agree over the split. That's all it is. It's not a pound notes.
Joshua's not got a Netflix deal, has he?
Listen, they're not going to go through the. Listen, they've both been beat now, so they're not bothered if they lose to each other. They take 2 losses each on the records, or another loss each against each other, and get 200 or 300 million. Well, I've got 2 or 3 more 100 million in bank, but I've got another loss on my record. Of course, they sell that. Pair of them. There's fuck a snake at this stage of game. This has been 15 years in the making, hasn't it?
Yeah.
They're not going to mess this up. It's all about Reddies. They're all jostling for position. You can see it. You know what I mean?
They might get the stage from the pay-per-view bombs away and everybody buys it. Well, not many folk buy it. They're what they expect.
Well, it's gone on too long now, hasn't it? It's gone on too long. By the time they get in the ring, they might collapse. It might be like that program, Porridge. Do you know where they have that fight in prison, Lenny Gobber and that other guy? They get at it and they both hit each other at the same time and they're both knocked out. You know, it's no contest. It could be one of them, couldn't it? I mean, it's getting that bad now, isn't it? It's become so embarrassing now, hasn't it?
It could just be a big anticlimax anyway. Yeah, it could just be.
Well, too many cooks spoil the broth. There'll be that many people wanting to eat off this around the scenes that the fighters won't know whether they're coming or going. They're getting pulled about all over. And I can see that's probably why Tyson's head might have gone and might say, you know what? I'm going to end this conversation. I'm retired again. Not that anybody believes it. Not with all them. Not with that big gigantic pile of Reddies that's on the table that's waiting for them just to pull up and put it in the boot of the car. Millions and millions of pounds. They're not going to leave that on the table. They're just arguing over the split. But nobody wants to talk about it because there's that much on offer. God, we're talking hundreds of millions here for this. But could you imagine, like I said earlier, if Tyson says, do you know what? I'm only going to do it if we do it BKB. Could you imagine that, Andy?
Just be a.
Yeah, I'll put some ice in it.
That would mess Joshua's head up even more. Eh? Whoa, I've hung on all this time. But he knows he's still got a contract for a rematch with John Coffey, as you know, but he's not going to take that.
What? He's not going to go anywhere near John Coffey, not with the amount of cornbread that he's eating. He'd kill him again. You know what I mean? So, anyway, listen, I'm going to get off, mate. So, nice to speak to you, Andy. I'll have you on again.
No worries, you take care.
Andy's Cavern Boxing YouTube. Give him a subscribe. He's nearly got his money license to sell a few quid to get to the pub. Well done, Andy. Top man.
Okay, Ross. Take care, mate.
All right.
Cheers.
Oh, well, that was story. We've been loving him, men want to be him. That's it. If you get bored of this channel, I've got a sister channel, Porky's International, YouTube. Go and have a look. There's 30 odd videos on there, some good ones. Okie dokie. Well, booyaka. Max, don't ever text me again until you're 17 stone. I'm throwing you a bone here, Max. It's no good going out there and spending 300 quid on them ASICS trainers and just looking at them. You've got to get them on and get jogging. 17 stone max. Never darken my door again.